Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
For over 50 years, Carly Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and...
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
All right, here we go live, ladies and gentlemen. It's the game, our match number 2 tonight, to see who takes on the Lady Lions in the championship match on tomorrow night. Keystone taking on Brookville here as we get set for this one this evening, and should be a good one again between these two. Keystone, though, undefeated in the regular season as they get ready for the playoffs. They've just been a tough team all year.
Absolutely, and it's not just one or two people on their team. They have several people, all their starters, four of their main starters are where the numbers come from. It's not just like one person has 300, 400 kills. Several people have 100, 200 digs, kills, assists, all that stuff. They're definitely a good all-around team.
And you also had a chance, too, with your team to play Brookville. This is another team, very scrappy. They've done a great job all year back in the Keystone Shortway Conference. And so they're going to be a tough test here for Keystone.
Absolutely, and I'm sure, being your first year back in the conference, you're excited to be at the KSAC championship games and seeing what you can do, it'd be something if first year back they win and come around and KSAC champs.
So we're just a couple minutes away from the start of this one. Remind you, too, tomorrow night, the championship match will be right around 8 o'clock. We'll be on the air right before that. And then tomorrow night as well, you can also catch Central Clarion against Du Bois in football. We got the Governor Bob Dunkel, the dean of all that is football around, Dave Cadis, going over there. Tyler didn't seem excited about hauling everybody over.
I don't know that I would be either. That's a crew in that car.
It'll be something. So, and then on Friday night, we'll be down at Punxsutawney as the Chucks will take on the Gremlins of Karn City. That first one was great. Karn City led 19-0 at the first half, but then Punxsy came back to win it 21-19 early in the year, so this is the rematch. Doesn't happen often in football, but when they change up the schedule, usually those things do.
Absolutely, especially with two good teams, it'll be an exciting game. Another thing tonight, too, is Keystone's coach, first-year head coach, Casey Weaver, all new coaching staff with, I believe, Darcy and Heather Delo. So some good experience and good competition. I know Casey said that it's been an honor to get to coach these girls, to think a week before the season they almost didn't have a team.
And that's crazy, too, because we knew how good these guys were last year. And knew they were going to be good again, and not to have a team would have just been awful.
Absolutely.
And you always look around, too. I was thinking about this in that Clarion CL match. I didn't think out loud at that point, but you know how they're co-oping in pretty much every sport. Could you imagine those two volleyball teams co-op?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
They would be a state championship team easily.
That would be something. Oh, and then someday, too, you'll see as you look around with numbers dwindling at a lot of the schools, you see co-ops in so many different things.
It's the same thing for Union AC Valley, boys basketball, girls volleyball, the only two sports they're not co-opted in. And when we took on AC Valley, it was interesting because they're all friends, they're all teammates outside of volleyball. I coached some of those girls in track outside of volleyball.
Yep, but it'll come someday. There's the buzzer. We're going to turn it over to the announcer here. I think Matt Dar's over there doing the announcing tonight. He'll get us going here this evening for match number 2. Keystone
Good
Brookville.
evening, sports fans, and welcome to PennWest Clarion University and Tippin Gymnasium for the 2025 KSAC Volleyball Championships. Keystone Shortway Athletic Conference would like to thank you for attending this evening's matches. All proceeds will be used for the scholarships given to athletes from each KSAC school in the conference at the completion of the school year, along with team and individual awards presented throughout the fall, winter, and spring sports seasons. You may also contribute to our scholarship fund by purchasing 50/50 tickets on sale in the lobby. Winners will be drawn between the sets 2 and 3. The winner of tonight's match will play on Thursday at 8 o'clock against the Clarion Limestone Lady Lions. This evening's second semifinal match features the Brookville Lady Raiders as the visiting team and the Keystone Lady Panthers as the home team. Your paid admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by these student athletes. Please give them your positive encouragement. Booing, taunting, and intimidating the officials and/or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable. Please stay off the court at all times. Fans, you will not be permitted to enter the event. You're not wearing a shirt. Presence and/or use of balloons, banners, noisemakers, pom-poms, shakers, handheld signs, towels, and whistles is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply with these stated conference rules will result in a removal from the facility. Your tonight's officials for the semifinal game are R1, Roddy Hartle, R2, Aiden Hartle, and our line judges are Ainsley Hartle and Natalie Durish. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise and help us honor America with the playing of our national anthem? Gentlemen, we ask you kindly to remove your hats. Introducing the starting lineups. First for the visiting Lady Raiders, the head coach of Brookville is Tina Householder. Assistant coaches are Melinda Wrights, Morgan Hergert, Amber Sire, and Leah Wrights. The AD of Brookville is Dave Osborne. Principal is Sean Deemer, and the superintendent is Eric May. A senior middle hitter, number 26, Gabby West. A senior setter, number 3, Samantha Whitling. A junior outside hitter, number 9, Emma Northey. A junior middle hitter, number 23, Lily Lyler. A junior right side hitter, number 11, Aubrey Belfour. A junior outside hitter, number 15, Whitney Guth. A freshman libero, number 17, Palin Lindermuth. And a senior defensive specialist, number 22, Corinne Sire. Now the starting lineups for the Lady Panthers. The head coach of Keystone is Casey Weaver. Assistant coaches are Darcy Hartman and Heather Delo. AD is Kevin Craig. The principal of Keystone is Kelly McNaughton. The superintendent is Michael Hall. A sophomore middle hitter, number 22, Peyton McAravey. A junior outside hitter, number 11, Kira McGiffin. A junior setter, number 6, Katie Altvater. A junior outside hitter, number 9, Bella Brandon. A senior defensive specialist, number 8, Kira Edmonds. A senior middle hitter, number 3, Lily Shoemaker. A senior setter, number 1, Addison Say. And a senior libero, number 2, Catherine Burrows. A Reminder tomorrow night.
There we go. Those are the starting lineups again. Whitling, Northey, Guth, Lindermuth, Plyler, West, Belfiore, and Sire for Brookville. For Keystone, Burrows, Say, Shoemaker, Altvater, Edmonds, Brandon, McGiffin, and McElravy. So we're just about set to go. Teams will do the big handshake in the middle.
Hear the excitement from both sides.
Yep.
Technically, both coaches' first time to the KSAC championship games.
Want to thank some great sponsors, too, in Sailor Construction and Concrete, Remax Missy Root Team, Bid Runner. With those Mac bids, you'll pick them up for you. The Bethel Moose Lodge, number 366, Shirey Overhead Doors, Kronospan, Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Company of Marble, Sean Zerfoss, Mending Hope, Equine Rescue, and Strawberry Delight. And there were a couple other ones, too. I know Jake added, he said you knew them, but...
I don't know them, but I'll pull them up.
Okay. He goes, ask Lexis.
I honestly think the only two that I have that you don't are Bauer Truck Repair and Blended Nutrition.
Let's do that. I'm going to write it down. And Blended Nutrition. Okay. Hey, we couldn't do it without these great sponsors. They're going to be on with us, I know, through the volleyball playoffs, also with those football playoffs as well. Yeah, someone's got to pay Air Jordan's big salary. To have that air in there, it takes a lot of money.
And I hear it's a big salary.
Serving will be Lindermuth. Here for Brookville as we get underway. Good serve. Big from the back line. Say he's going to set that up. That's Brandon on the attack, and Brandon's going to get the kill. 1-0. Serving will be Say. Serve goes long. Service error makes it 1-1.
I blame that on the fact that I was making my service error column as she was serving.
Ah. Has some effect. Serving here is Whitling. Dug out by Burrows. It'll be set up and hit over by Altvater. Back up front. Brookville on the attack this time. Ball set on the attack. Brandon again, but this one is right on the line. 2-1 here, Keystone.
Great looking. Big heavy swing. And guess who's going back to serve?
Oh, I don't know. Lindermuth with the dig. Northey setting it up. Whitling hitting it. It goes into the net, though. 3-1 here, Keystone. Brandon serving. Oh, and the dig is going to go out of bounds. Whitling kind of ran into Lindermuth that time. 4-1 here, Keystone.
Brandon off to a good start for her team and for herself. An ace and 2 kills so far.
Kind of done it all.
Absolutely.
That serve's going to go long, so the service error makes it 4-3. Or 4-2, excuse me. Always getting ahead. I don't know why.
You're just that smart and quick.
Wouldn't say smart or quick. Burrows with the dig. Say he's going to set that up, and that is Shoemaker hitting it over the net. Whitling puts it over here for Brookville. Say up top, fight at the net, and we're going to get the carry here called against Say. Northey serving here for Brookville. The Lady Raiders. Dug out by Brandon in the middle. That's Shoemaker. Or Altvater, excuse me. All pushed over by Whitling. Ball comes back over on the attack. That time was McGiffin. Kept alive here by Brookville. Comes back across. Ball set up. McGiffin is going to go on the attack here and just pushes it over. Whitling's going to set it up. And that is right into the net. They're going to call Brookville into the net. Goes to Keystone. Shoemaker to serve. Lindermuth with the dig. And the ball over. Set to the middle. McElravy on the attack. And it's going to go long, though.
Big swing. Great coverage there by Keystone, too, on their hitter. Something we've seen a lot of tonight so far.
Back to serve will be a Plyler. Plyler, though, service error makes it 6-4. Aldvater serving. Good dig by Whitling. Belfiore sets it up. And how about the kill from the left side? That was Guth on that left side. Getting the kill that time.
Just got stuck in that block on Keystone side, and they couldn't get it back up. Good swing there by Guth.
Belfiore serving. Dig by Brandon. Set to the middle and hit over that time by McGiffin. Whitling's going to set that up on the attack, and it's going to go long this time. That was Guth on the attack. 7-5.
See McGiffin serving for Keystone.
Dig by Lindermuth. Whitling going to set that right to the middle and then over the net by West. Set back up. Brandon on the attack, and it's right on the back line. 8-5. A lot of lines here at Tippin Gym, and keep looking because it kind of hit between that white and black line, and the black line is in. Dig by Belfiore. Whitling's going to set that up to Guth. Guth's going to hit it long, 9-5.
See a lot of court awareness from Keystone, knowing where they go. They don't even really follow it back right now. They just know it's out.
Oh, McGiffin gets the ace. That was a big-time serve. It sounded like a rocket taking off. And a timeout will be taken here by Brookville with 58 seconds to go here. Let's take a quick timeout as well. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Championship Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the fun bank. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
All right, back to action. 10-5 here. Keystone leads set number one in this semifinal. Dig by Northey up front. Guth on the attack, locked there at the net. Lindermuth is going to put it over. Dig by McElravy. Going to come right back to McElravy, and McElravy, it goes wide. 10-6.
Was a big swing, just a little bit open on that one.
Serving is Guth. Edmonds checks in. And the ball is going to be tipped that time by Brandon. Makes it 10-7. Ace that time for Guth on the serve.
You could see as soon as that happened, too. She's like, oh, I shouldn't have touched it. It would have been out. We were talking on the break, a young crew here with Roddy for your officials, Natalie Dursh, Ainsley, and Aiden Hartle.
All set up. McElravy's going to push it over. That was Belfiore with the dig. Set up again. Pushed over the net by Northey. All set back up. Say he's going to carry it. He's going to call 2 hits. So Brookville making a run here. They were down 10-5, now 10-8. Good serve, Brandon. Burrows. McElravy gets it over that net. Lindermuth with the dig. Set up, and on the attack was Northey. Well, set to the middle. Brandon dumps it in, but Belfior's there. Northey on the attack, but it goes wide. 11-8.
Good call there by Brandon, knowing where she was on defense.
Serving is Burrows. Picked by Lindermuth. Whitling brings it back up to Northey. Oh, dug out by Edmonds that time, but it's into the net. How about 11-9? So back to 2-point set here.
See Lindermuth serving, the freshman libero for Brookville.
Picked by Edmonds. Brought back in by Burrows. And Brandon on the attack. Whitling to the middle. Pushed over that time by Sire. And we're going to get a carry called here. So 12-9 here, Keystone leads.
See Say back to serve for Keystone.
There's the dig by Guth. Whitling. And pushed over by Northey. Say to the middle on the attack. And it's out of bounds by Shoemaker. 12-10.
Whitling back to serve now for Brookville.
Dig by Say. Or no, I'm sorry, the dig was by Brandon then Say. And that block goes out of bounds. So in the middle there, Brandon will get that kill. It's 13-10. Keystone leads by 3. They've led. Brookville's come back within 1. Brandon serving. Dig by Lindermuth. Good dig. And can they get it over? It's not going to make it. So 14-10.
Was a good hustle.
Yeah, when Say went back to serve, I was going to give you your middle name, but I didn't want the side eye. So
I'll just turn and stare at you straight on.
Served by Brandon. Oh, Lindermuth with that dig. It's going to go out of bounds, though. So an ace for Brandon.
See the big student section here for Keystone.
Big time. They're into it. Served by Brandon. Good dig by Lindermuth. Oh, and that dig just comes right up into the net. Very hard to handle by the folks up front.
Saw a little, what I think would be miscommunication, too, by a couple of the Brookville girls up front at the net. Nobody knew if they were going to jump or just stay down and let it come down.
Service error will make it 16-11. Now, do you work too? I'm sure you do, with the ball coming out of the net, things like that. That's so hard, though.
Absolutely. I mean, those ones are a little different, too, because it's not like it goes right into the net.
Northey with the serve. Say is going to set that over to McGiffin. Oh, good dig. And the ball, though, goes out of bounds. It's a good dig by Guth. Or Northey in that back line. Shoemaker serving. Lindermuth with the dig. Belfiore front, pushed over the net by Plyler. All set. McGiffin on the attack. Got to go over and does. That's Guth. Say setting it up in the middle. And the ball pushed back over the net. Say's going to set it on the backside. And on the attack was all batter, and she'll get the kill. 18-11 here, Keystone. All set. Plyler puts it over. Say setting it up, McGiffin. And McGiffin right down the left side found a weak spot.
Usually you see those on a double block whenever they're double blocking the outside. That was just a single block, but their back defense was just far enough back that she couldn't get there.
19-11. Lindermuth, Belfiore up front, and that's Plyler putting it over. Altvater on the attack. Here's Guth, and it's going to go long. 20-11. Keystone pulling away. We will get a timeout taken. And we'll break to 9-point lead for Keystone. It's Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Championships on exploreClarion.com.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Our back timeout over, 20-11. Keystone leads here. First set, the winner will take on Clarion Limestone tomorrow night in the KSAC Championship. Served by Shoemaker. Point will go to Keystone. That does not make it back over the net. So kind of that little bit of a reach, but.
Looked like McElravy might have got a little piece of the ball, but not certain.
Lindermuth. DeNorthy puts it over. Set in the middle. Fight there, and McElravy's going to get the kill. Probably the easiest kill she's had in a while.
Probably.
Didn't have to hit it too hard. 22-11. Shoemaker again, been on a roll. Lindermuth up front. Belfiore. Guth. Brandon comes back over. McGiffin on the attack. Lindermuth to Guth. Good dig from the backside. Here's McGiffin again. Lindermuth hits it high. Guth's going to have to hit it over and does. Dig by Shoemaker. Here's McGiffin again. Drops it. And it is right on the line. It's right in front of us. Hard to tell from our angle, but the official right on top of it. 23-11. The dig. It's got to go over and does. Good job that time by Whitling. McGiffin. Lindermuth is going to put it over. McElravy's there. Say's going to set it. McElravy on the attack. Belfiore. Say pushes it over. And how about that? But it's going to go a little bit long. Belfiore almost got the great save there.
Great hustle there by Whitling, too, on Brookville's side to get that ball back up.
So set point here for Keystone. With the dig, Belfiore. Puts that to the middle to Plyler, and the hit goes long. There it is, 25-11. Keystone gets set number one. We'll go to set number two after this timeout. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Girls Championship volleyball action on exploreClarion.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. DO-BROOK. your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
All right, we get set to go to set number 2, 25-11 as Keystone wins set number 1. Served by Say. Dug out by Belfiore up front. Whitling's going to set that to Northey. Say setting it over. Big swing by Brandon, but the block. How about that by Whitling?
Definitely what you want to see if you're Brookville right now is the big block right away in the second set.
So 1-0 score here. Lindermuth with the serve. Dug out by Edmonds. Set to the middle, and that is Shoemaker hitting it long. 2-0 here, Brookville.
Good work by Lindermuth to know where she was at on the court and put her hands down really fast.
Big by Burrows. Say, setting it, Brandon. And the dig's going to come right over to Lexis here, out of bounds.
I was ready to play it.
I know. You had your hands down.
Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
I think you got credit for a dig. 2-1. Brandon serving. Big by Lindermuth. And the ball just kind of hung there, and everyone kind of looked. That was a tough one. Every time, who's going to take it?
That's where big communication comes in.
Big by Belfiore. Whitling over to Northey. Good block, and then right back in there. 3-2 here now, Keystone.
It was a great block there by Shoemaker.
I was blocked. I wasn't sure who it was because I have Mr. Hartle in front of me.
Tell him to move.
I might. Hit goes long. We're tied at 3. What do you think he'd say? All right.
He'd probably just look at you and then say, okay.
Here's Whitling serving. Big by Burrows. Say will set it. And it's hit into the net that time by Shoemaker. How about Brookville up here? 4-3. Say sets that over to McGiffin, and McGiffin will get the kill. Belfiore had part of fingers on the block there, but it was out of bounds.
This rotation for Keystone's where they went on the roll at the end of the last set with Shoemaker serving.
Yeah, she served a long time.
She did.
Dig. Set, and in the middle, ball dumped right in that time by Plyler. She'll get the kill, 5-4. Northey serving. Oh, the dig by Brandon that time, but it's up into the nets. 6-4 Brookville. Altvater setting it. McGiffin dug out from the back line by Northey. Set up to Guth. Guth is going to hit that, though, into the net. 6-5. Want to thank Sailor Construction and Concrete, Remax Missy Roop Team. Want to thank Bauer Truck Repair, Blended Nutrition also. All great sponsors tonight. Dig by Whitling, Belfiore. And Lindermuth puts it over. Altvater to the middle. McElravy hit it over the net. Belfiore back over to Guth. And Guth down the line will get the kill. Serving is Plyler. There's the dig. Altvater puts it right over the net. Intercepted there by Guth. And that'll be 4 hits. So point goes to Keystone.
Little awkward steps over here by Brookville. Just couldn't get around the players where they needed to be.
7-6 here. Brookville, McGiffin serving. Dig by Whitling. Belfiore will come around to take it in the middle. On the attack is Northey. Burrows will dig it out. Altvater to Brandon. Lindermuth digs it out. Whitling's going to set that up on the backside. Belfiore blocked there. Whitling's going to set it back up. Guth's going to push it over. McElravy, Altvater back on that other side. Point's going to go here to Brookville. They're going to call the ball out. Hit that antenna.
It was good on Brookville, too, to keep playing that just in case that didn't see it, because it was just a little skim. It wasn't like it hit the antenna hard.
Belfiore serving. Altvater, Brandon. Brandon with a kill.
I think that's what we're used to seeing from Brandon, is a big swing like that.
So here, 8-7. McElravy awaits the ball. Dug out by Northey. Fight there at the net, and that's going to be won by Brookville that time. Carry called here on Keystone.
Great hands up front there by Brookville.
Coming up to serve is a Guth. Serve goes long. So service error, 9-8.
Addison Say now up to serve for Keystone.
Belfiore with the intercept, Whitling. Over to Northey. Northey's going to get a kill. Big hit by Northey.
She had a little more room on the net that time, too, to take her approach and get a big swing up.
Dig by Edmonds. Hit over that time by Altvater. Oh, that was Brandon. Ball's going to be hit out, though, and the point will go to Keystone. On that return back across the net. Been a 2 one-point game back and forth here. 10-9 now, Brookville. Brandon. Lindermuth's going to bring it back to the center, and Whitling's going to hit it over the nets. There's Brandon up front to Say. Say setting it to the middle and pushed over by Shoemaker. Big swing, partially blocked. Altvater on the attack. Northey gets it over the net. Say's going to set that to the middle to Brandon, and Brandon just hits the top of that net. Point goes to Brookville here, 11-9.
Big swing, and now we'll see Samantha Whitling go back to serve.
Say setting it up. Whitling with the dig. Belfiore pushed over by Northey, and Northey's going to get the kill. Boy, she got it to get it right over top of that net just.
Those are the ones that you're happy goes to the other side and doesn't come back to you.
Burrows dig. Say. Giffen. Lindermuth's going to set that back to Whitling. Burrows brings it back to the center. McGiffen's going to put it over. Lindermuth on the attack is Northey. At that time, it doesn't make it back over the nets.
Great work there, and something you don't see often, but a great back row swing from Brookville setter, Samantha Whitling.
12-10. Shoemaker with the serve. Guth. Say, setting it. McGiffen, and McGiffen's going to be called. You can see her hand there. She carried that ball.
Kind of hear it, too, how it made contact with the ball.
Totally different sound.
See Northey back to serve now for Brookville.
Say pushes it up, and it doesn't make it over the net. (14-10) here. Brookville leading Keystone in set number 2. And that right into the net. 15-10.
I was just going to say, you wonder if we'll see a timeout, but there, Casey Weaver is calling one for Keystone.
So we do have the timeout on the courts. 15-10 will break as well. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Championship Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
All right back to action time out there by Keystone. Dig by Brandon. Altvater with the set. McElravy's going to hit it long. 16-10 now, Brookville. Starting to take control in set number 2.
You can see the energy on Brookville's side. I mean, it was never down, but it's really picked up since they took this lead, especially the 6-point lead.
Early serve. Goes long to 16-11. Altvater.
Yep. Say Altvater.
On the dig, Lindermuth came up with Whitling to dig that out, but it hits into the net. Were we trying last year if it was 2 hits, then it was something different on a serve? Then you looked at me and you're like, we're not doing that.
I don't remember what it was, but I do remember you talking about that.
Another ace that time for Altvater.
Have to wonder if Brookville's kind of making an adjustment now because she served 2 in a row right to that same spot, right in front of Whitling.
See him take a little bit of a step up. Taken by Whitling. Oh, and it hits back into the net. 16-14. Keystone right back in it. It was 16-11. Dig by Lindermuth. Belfiore is going to set that up. And in the middle, Plyler puts it over. Ball pushed over by McGiffen. Whitling back. Northey's going to hit it long. 16-15. The Lady Panthers back within 1.
See Casey Weaver tracking down the ball.
Katie Altvater, the junior, serving. Belfiore to the middle. Plyler has it blocked. Lindermuth puts it back over. Here's Altvater setting it on the backside. Pushed over the net by Say. Whitling in the middle. Just dumped over, and that kill will be given to Plyler.
Brookville here ready to try to take that lead back over by more than one.
Ball up and hit over the net by Brandon. Dug by Whitling. Belfiore is going to set that up. Guth's going to push it over. McGiffin's there. Altvatter's going to set it to McElravy. And somehow Burrows gets it over the net. That ball set. Guth blocked. And the point. I believe it was blocked by McElravy up front.
I believe so.
17-16. Giffen serve. Belfiore brings it back into play. Plyler pushes it over, and Plyler's going to get the kill. Oh, excuse me. That's West in the middle, number 26, getting the kill.
I honestly was going to believe you because I just thought maybe I read the number wrong.
No, I had to look for a second because I was used to Plyler up there.
Belfiore serving.
Dig by Brandon. Altvatter's going to set it right back to Brandon. They got by Whitling. Belfiore setting it to Guth. Altvatter, Brandon. Lindermuth with the dig. Guth on the attack. And the hit goes out of bounds. Guth will get that kill.
Saw Brookville following it to the line, too, to make sure that it wasn't close and that it was out.
3-point lead here for Brookville. Burrows with the dig, Altvatter putting it up. Brandon with the big kill. Whitling got up there for the block, but it went off her arm and out of bounds.
That's what happens when you have such a powerful swing, too, from the outside.
McElravy will serve here for Keystone. And it goes off of Belfiore. 19-18.
Be an ace there for McElravy.
So a 1-point advantage. McElravy serving. Dig by Northey. Link setting it up to Guth. McElravy with the dig. Altvatter over to Brandon. Belfiore with a nice dig. Whitling's going to set that over to Guth. Guth is going to get the kill. 20-18.
Nice big swing over on the outside from Guth.
Also want to thank the Strawberry Delights. They're open until November 16th over there at Knox. The Bending Hope Equine Rescue. 337 Town Road in Fairmount City.
Service error there by Guth.
Hit goes long. 1-point lead again. Say to serve. They're looking for the ball.
Had so much power that it rolled under the bleachers.
And love for Clarion Limestone over there with the save, right?
Hear the student section cheering her on.
Here's Say. The dig by Guth up front. Northey on the attack. Dig by Burrows. Say puts it over to the back line. Northey in the middle. Ball blocked. And the point goes to Brookville. I believe that was West again getting the last hit there. So give her that kill, 21-19. Say with the set. Shoemaker hits it over. Whitling up front. Northey. And Northey right down the line puts it on, and it is 22-19.
It was a great connection there from Whitling to Northey, too, and just the powerful push over the net.
Timeout taken by Keystone this time. We'll break two. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body, KSAC Championship Volleyball, and exploreClarion.com.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our retirement income evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
I'll probably come up in later. All right, back here at Tippin Gymnasium. John Calipari Court. 22-19, Brookville leads. Lindermuth with the serve, dug out by Edmonds. On the attack is Brandon, and she'll get the kill. They needed a big hit from Brandon, and she got it in the middle. 22-20.
And then, of course, she's going back to serve.
That's a thing. It's a thing in volleyball. I don't know what it is. Dig by Lindermuth. Good block there at the net. Pushed over by Plyler. Say is going to set it up. McGiffin on the attack, and it's right on that back line. 22-21 now. 1 point lead again. Anyone set? And the serve goes out.
That's one that they're lucky they both missed, and there was miscommunication because it ended up working out for them.
23-21 here. Brookville leads in set number 2.
See Whitling going back to serve now.
Dig by Burrows. Say McGiffin. And McGiffin will get the kill.
I was ready.
You were. I was waiting for you to give it a kill. Here's Shoemaker serving. Lindermuth with the dig. In the middle. Put over the net. Brandon over to Altvater. Good dig by Guth. Set up Northey on the attack. Block there. And it's going to fall in for the point. Let's see who got the block. It had to be either McElravy up there or on that far side. I think it was
McElravy or Altvater, but I couldn't tell.
Going to keep it right here on this timeout. We're all tied at 23.
Definitely a much different set that we've watched this time around than the first one.
Yeah, 25-11 was the first one, and Keystone kind of rolled right through it. Brookville came back, really composed themselves.
Absolutely. They had a lot more setter-hitter connections this second set than they did the first set.
Don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, we'll have the championship match for you, coming up right around 8 o'clock. Also tomorrow night here on Explore Clarion, we'll have football action for you, as Central Clarion will go over to take on Du Bois at Mansell Stadium. You got the Governor Bob Dunkel, the Dean Dave Cadis, Tyler Oakes and that crew. When I say crew, that's a crew.
That's an understatement.
So here we go, all tied up.
See Shoemaker back to serve for Keystone. Like we noted earlier, the rotation that Keystone was in to easily power through the last set.
Served by Shoemaker, dug out. Hit over by Guth. Say's going to set it up. McGiffin on the attack. And tipped over the net. What a save that time by Say. Say puts it over for the third hit. That's Guth from the back line. Whitling's going to set it over to Northey. Great job by both these teams. McGiffin's going to dump it over. Whitling to Lindermuth. And Whitling will send it over. Say. And the big swing. Kept alive. Good block. Boy, what back and forth we go. Here's McGiffin off the top of the net. Northey's there. Right back to Northey it goes on the attack, but can't get it back over the net. 24-23. Set point now for Keystone as they battled all the way back.
Absolutely. Saw a good rally there, too, with a lot of big swings.
Shoemaker. Dug out by Guth. Northey. Whitling. And the point goes to Keystone, 25-23. Keystone wins set number 2. We'll take a break. We're going to go to set number 3 on the way. Keystone up 2-0 to see who plays Clarion Limestone tomorrow night in the championship round. It is Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Girls Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Right back here at Tippin Gymnasium, we go to set number 3. 2-0 Keystone leads it. Brookville ready here to serve here in the third set. Dug out by Edmonds. Brandon puts it over. Belfiore brings it back up front, and Northey puts it over the net. Altvater, Brandon, and the point goes here to Brookville. Want to thank Remax Missy Roop team. Bid runner for those MAC bid runs for you. They'll do that if you win. Burrows. Oh, great hit that time by Say, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Saw several bodies hitting the floor over there. And I kindly interrupted you on purpose because I knew you were getting ready to say
0.
Yeah, okay.
2-0. Service there makes it 2-1. Want to also thank New Bethel Moose Lodge, number 366. Shirey Overhead Doors, another great sponsor. Chronospan as well. Dug up by Lindermuth. Whitling puts it over the nets. Say will set it. On the attack is Brandon, and a kill for Brandon, 2-2. Thanks Sean Zerfoss, too, running for re-election as Clarion County Sheriff.
Addison Say serving for Keystone.
Dug out by Guth. Northey on the attack. Say is going to set that. Brandon. Oh, and Belfiore, nice job on the intercept. Fight again at the net. Say. Brandon. And the point goes to Brookville. Shot doesn't make it across the net.
Whitling now serving for Brookville.
Ball dug out, but it goes out of bounds. 4-2 here. Brookville leads it in set number 3. Dig by Altvater. Pushed over by Brandon. And it hits the antenna. Yep, so the official right on top of that must have just nicked it.
Saw Brookville too calling that, but ready to play it just in case.
5-2, and the service error makes it 5-3. Brandon back to serve. Serve goes long, just off that back line, 6-3. Good communication that time by Brookville. Northey serving. And that kill for Shoemaker as the block goes out of bounds.
She goes back to serve now. It's one of the fun things, though, as a pin hitter is you have that block on the outside, so you can always try to swipe it off the block, too, to get that point.
Good dig by Whitling. Belfiore to the middle. And on the attack, getting the kill that time was Plyler.
It was a good out-of-system play with Belfiore on the assist there.
And guess who serves? It always works that way, I'm telling you, in volleyball. Get a big hit, you serve. Dig by Burrows. Altvater's going to set it to the middle, and Brandon puts it over. Whitling to the middle. Northey. Now Say setting it up, McGiffin. And McGiffin's going to get the kill. Found a little spot in the back, and then Brookville had to hustle for it. Just hard to get there.
It was a good hustle, and definitely something that, you know, Keystone probably can see with Brookville setter being in the back playing defense. Sometimes they try to sneak up a little bit and forget to pull back and play that defense.
Altvater serving. Dig by Whitling. Belfiore setting it up. And that's Guth. Had it blocked there. And I think that was Say with the block.
It looked like it. Say and McElroy were both up, but Say, I believe, was the one to touch it.
So 7-6. Keystone back within 1. The dig. Lindermuth puts it over. Say, Altvater. Back to McGiffin, but McGiffin is going to step over that line. Did everything she could.
Tried to catch herself, yeah.
8-6, that's hard.
I love seeing liberos go up to swing, too, from the back row. You don't see it often that liberos have several kills, but sometimes.
On the dig by Say, goes under the net. 9-6 now. Brookville up by 3. 2-0. Keystone leads it, but Brookville leading here 9-6 in the third. Dig by Brandon. Altvater back to Brandon, and Brandon's going to hit that into the net. 10-6.
Probably see a timeout if Brookville gets another point or two here on this run.
Say will put it over. Belfiore, Whitling to the middle. And Northey, with the attack from the middle, hits the top of the net there, 10-7.
I believe we have McGiffin now back there serving. I was just guessing. Her hair was covering her number, so I was just hoping.
Underneath, the dig, it goes out of bounds. Yeah, that's another thing in girls volleyball. They shake hands a lot. They have cute little handshakes, and all their ponytails cover the numbers.
I'm stuck on you calling them cute little handshakes.
Well, I guess. Ball dumped over by Guth. Burrows kept it alive. McGiffin will put it over the net. Good job. Belfiore, Whitling. Back up front. And Belfiore with the hit, though, but it goes out of bounds. 10-9. The dig. Woodland kept it alive. Guth on the attack, and Guth's going to get the kill. From the left side, 11-9. I wasn't sure what I should have called them. You said with their, I guess, cute little handshakes.
Cute
because
little
they do the
handshakes.
elbow thing sometimes. And
Enough people that don't know what we're talking about think you're doing the chicken dance because you're over here with your arms up like that.
Here's Altvater setting it up there. Tipped over the net there by Brandon. Oh, and a nice shot from the left side. That was Northey getting the kill. 12-9. Guth serving. Oh, Brandon on the attack.
That was a great dig by Lindermuth.
Put over by West. Altvater in the middle. McElravy with the big kill. 12-10. Serving will be the libero. Catherine Burrows, the senior. Guth had the dig, but stepping back was West that time, and then the ball just kind of got away from her. 12-11. Oh, and an ace that time, and it's going to tie it at 12. The Lady Panthers right back in it.
We'll see a timeout here from Brookville. Don't want to let it get out of hand over here.
So we're tied at 12, set number 3, 2-0 Keystone. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Championship Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
All right, 12-12, we're all tied up. Set number 3 here from Calipari Court at Tippin Gymnasium at Clarion. Keystone leads at 2-0, 25-11, 25-23. But we're all knotted up here. Burrows is serving. By Belfiore, Whitling. And Northey's going to hit it long.
Big swing, she just got a little under it.
Yep, 13-12 now, Keystone with the lead. Want to thank Farmers Mutual of Marble as well, another great sponsor tonight. And the serve is right on the back line, 14-12. What a serve by Burrows. That was tough. I would have let it go too. It was right.
It was a close one.
Yeah. Dig by Belfiore. Whitling sets it to West. Hit over by Altvater. And the dunk. Oh, no, they're going to say reaching over the net. Yep. So that will go to Brookville here for the point. (15-12). Keystone with the lead. Lindermuth with the serve. Burrows. Altvater will put it over. Lindermuth again digs it out. Whitling's going to set it to the middle. West on the attack. West is going to get the kill. Oh, no, now they're going to put Plyler back. So it's Plyler.
It was a great swing.
Yeah, I'm looking over. West is relaxing.
I believe there's a score discrepancy. I want to say Keystone has 14, but I could be wrong.
They're going to check here, make sure. Yep, 14-14, so we're tied. Yep, they got the error up there, so 14-14, we're all tied. Lindermuth serving. Dig by Edmonds. On the attack is Brandon, and she'll get the kill.
Big swing from Brandon.
Been kind of quiet. I was waiting for her to kind of get back into the things here. Oh, Say's serve goes for the ace. Dug out by Guth. Northey on the attack. Say sets it and hit over the net by Shoemaker. All set to the middle. And a big kill in the middle again by Plyler.
If you're Brookville, keep running that. It's working.
Sure is.
Make Keystone adjust to you.
16-15, the Lady Panthers by 1.
Whitling back there now serving.
Of course, you want to stay tuned as we go through the match. We'll have Mike Kilroy with our player of the match interview. Ball hit over that time. Ball in the middle. Oh, no, easy. No, it was saved. Back over it goes. Good job by Keystone.
Great pancake over there by Keystone.
Say, Brandon, dig by Whitling. Lindermuth's going to send it up front. Pushed over there by Northey. Brandon hits it over. Northey with the intercept. Whitling comes back to Northey on the attack. Northey's going to hit it, then finds the back corner. 16-16. So all tied up again.
I love whenever somebody that is not an athlete is going to get this ball right now, because Keystone student section is always, cheering them on and thanking them.
Dig by Edmonds. On the attack is Altvater. He's going to set it up. Tipped over the net. Burrows keeps it alive. Brandon. Whitling. Northey. Now Burrows again. Say's going to set it up. Brandon finds that right side line and gets the kill.
Brandon has a great cross-court swing right now. And now Brandon back to serve.
Lindermuth with the intercept in the middle, pushed over by Plyler. Say setting it up, McGiffin. Guth from the back line, Whitling back to Guth. And that good dig by Say. Altvater will put it over, blocked at that line. And there it is. Good job by Plyler to get that. 17-17. Dig by Burrows. Say he's going to set it up. Here's McGiffin on the attack. Oh, good dig by Whitling. And pushed over by Plyler. And the point's going to go. Another point that time for Plyler. 18-17 now. Brookville takes the lead. Northey with the serve. Say McGiffin. And how about McGiffin? Rolled right down, the net falls in. You got to love those hits.
You definitely have to love those ones.
18-18.
My stats are right now. McGiffin has 8 kills and Brandon with 10.
Belfiore to the middle. Brandon on the backside, McGiffin on the attack. There's Guth. Whitling right back to Guth. Brandon.
they'll have Says under the net.
Yeah, Say just kept sliding. Point will go here to Brookville. And it's Plyler back there. And the service error makes it 19-19. And is that Altvater? Yep. Lindermuth with the dig. Belfiore comes over along with Northey, and they do get it over the net. Altvater to the middle. McElravy will get the kill. Probably the easiest swing McElravy's had for a kill.
I think you said that last time she got a kill, too.
I think so, maybe. Maybe this is easier. 20-19.
She doesn't have to swing too hard because that spot's right there and she can read it.
Dig by Northey. Belfiore setting it up to Guth. Blocked up there. Fight there at the net, and they're going to call Whitling with the carry. 21-19 now. Keystone extending that lead to 2 here in set number 3.
It's hard because she's in the back row right now, so she couldn't go up front and jump and tip it over. Going to be above the net.
Ball back to the middle. Lindermuth puts it over. Brandon up front to Say. Say hits it back over the net. From the back line, that is a Northey. Up front to Guth. Guth had a blocked. Guth's going to send it over here. Belfiore will put it back over. Altvater to the middle to McElravy, and McElravy will get the kill.
That was a little bit of a bigger swing there.
A bit. And a timeout will be taken here by Brookville. They trail by 3. And we'll remind folks, too, coming up tomorrow night, we'll have the championship match. That'll be at 8 o'clock. Also, football tomorrow night here on Explore Clarion. You can join the Dean Dave Cadis along with the Governor Bob Dunkel. They'll be over at DuBois for Central Clarion DuBois. Should be a good one.
It'll be a late night for those 2 older men.
I know, especially, too. Now, of course, Cadis is retired. Bob was.
And then decided he didn't like the retired life.
I don't know. So he'll be complaining all the way home. He has to go to work on Friday. On Friday night, we'll be down at I was going to say Red Bank. We're going to be down at Punxsutawney. And Punxsutawney will take on Karn City. So we have a whole host of sports action coming your way here yet this week. This is our first night. Of course, next week we'll have the District 9 volleyball playoffs for you. That should be interesting, too.
Absolutely.
Altvater. Oh, that dig went right over the net. Then sent back over there by Altvater again. Here's Guth on the attack. Burrows brings it back to the middle, and Brandon puts it over. Whitling, Lindermuth, and Guth. Brandon setting it up to Altvater. On the attack, McGiffin. McGiffin with the kill.
It's a nice big swing again from McGiffin. Puts her at 9 kills.
23-19 here at Keystone. Whitling with the dig. Belfiore up front. Sent over there by West. Fight at the net. Belfiore pushes it back over. Brandon. And it goes out of bounds. 23-20. Brookville still alive here. Belfiore serving. And the service error makes it match point now for Keystone. 24-20.
You have McGiffin serving.
Dug out by Lindermuth. Whitling setting it up, pushed over by Guth. And the block goes off of the Keystone player and out of bounds, 24-21.
See Guth back there now serving for Brookville.
Big by Burrows. Brandon on the attack, who's led with that intercept. Pushed back over the net there by West. Brandon again on the attack. Whitling. Northey. Oh, and Northey, they're going to bring it back to the middle. Nice job that time by Brandon, pushed over by Burrows. Ball set, here's Northey. Back to the middle it goes. Altvater. And the kill by Brandon wins it for Keystone. 25-21 as they'll take on Clarion Limestone tomorrow night in that championship match now. We'll have Mike Kilroy coming down. We'll break. And Mike Kilroy will be coming over with our Hager Paving player of the match. We'll have all that for you coming up. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball here on exploreClarion.com.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
All right, we're here with Isabella Brandon, the player of the game for the second semifinal of the night. And Bella, you guys just seem to have a good knack of gutting it out. You got out those last two sets. You really turned it on late. That's something that you guys have really worked on, hasn't it?
Yes, we work on having confidence when we're in the game, and like we have to stay confident and have a lot of energy to come out hot, or we'll stay down and we'll get all flustered. So we have to stay confident.
Yeah, you definitely stay confident. You know, the first set was pretty smooth sailing for you, but then the second two sets were kind of like what you're used to this year. But again, you pulled it out. What does it mean to you guys to be undefeated this year? I know that was a big thing for you. I think it's the first time ever you guys have been undefeated to finish the regular season.
Yeah, it means a lot, but we came into this like that doesn't matter anymore, and we need to beat these teams now. And we just didn't focus on that at all. We had to come out and be like, this is a whole different thing. We have to work on that, focus on that.
Yeah, now you get a chance to play for a KSAC championship. Last year, you guys didn't have a very good experience here. Last year, you lost a really tough one there. What kind of motivation was that to come back? And now you're facing a team that you played pretty recently in CL. You played them last week, and I get to play them again.
Yeah, we had to come out. Oh my gosh, we had to come out hot. We couldn't focus on last year. We had to come out as a whole different new team and work together as this team because we had a whole bunch of new positions switched and everything. So we had to come out as a whole different team and work together as like that.
All right, that was Isabella Brandon, our player of the game for the second match. Good luck, Bella. Tomorrow is going to be a fun day, right? We got CL and Keystone again. That should be a heck of a match. So back to you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Nice job, Mr. Kilroy, as always. And again, that final there in the three sets, 25-11, 25-23, 25-21, as Brookville battled right back. What do you think?
Absolutely, yeah. After that first set, we saw a great Brookville-Keystone matchup, the second and third sets, and I think tomorrow we'll see a great matchup between Clarion Limestone and Keystone. Earlier this season, we saw CL drop the match to Keystone 25-23, 25-23, and 25-19. So some close sets there, and I think that we'll see it again tomorrow night.
All right, so that'll wrap things up for us here from Tippin Gymnasium. Again, want to thank my partner, Lexis Twentier, does a fine job as always. Our engineer tonight was Brock Air Jordan and Mike Kilroy with those great interviews too for this evening. So Clarion Limestone a winner, and also Keystone a winner, so they'll play for the championship right here on Explore Clarion tomorrow night. And with that, that'll wrap it up. You've been watching Gatesman Auto Body KSAC Championship Volleyball here on exploreClarion.com. Folks, we'll see you again tomorrow night. Have a great evening.